Hi, in this video, as part of your self-preparation plan for the UPSC interview, I would like to talk about certain personality traits that you should be sensitive about. In fact, I must tell you that when you are there in the interview room and then you're giving answers, you mostly think that you're being evaluated when you're giving answers. It's not that. It's not that when you are speaking only that you're being evaluated. You are being evaluated in a whole range of existence. And that is something which is vital. I don't want you to be scaring about it, but then if you're just making yourself conscious of it, it is going to bring about a beautiful change, and the kind of persona that you are interacting with them, the kind of mask that you're wearing while interacting with them is going to really impress them. Just being yourself sensitized about this whole idea does the magic. In fact, I would like to talk about the 4 pillars of your personality that you should be sensitive about. First thing, root sensitivity. I think I always appreciate, and also the whole nation appreciates those people who are connected to their roots, who has connect with their family, the region they come from. They're not ashamed of their accent. They're not ashamed of their background. In fact, they derive from the root. Always appreciate your root. Always be positive about the whatever background that you come from. That is something which is very, very important. In fact, we all derive all our lives from the roots that we come from. They are our source of strength. So when you are speaking there, try and ensure that your value system, your family, your sense of belongingness, your kind of ability to appreciate who you are from where you come from is exhibited. The second thing, you should be very clear about your sense of perspective. Quite often they ask you a question about, imagine you are the DM or the CM or the PM, then what you do? You suddenly lose your sense of perspective. Remember from where you are speaking, and that is going to be extremely vital. You suddenly don't become PM or CM or DM for that matter. Mention that from where you are standing, where you are today, and how much you can speak. Don't lose the sense of perspective. To the people, from the point you are speaking, you should always remember that. The third thing which I would like you to keep in mind is information base. A lot of people only are worried about this aspect of the personality, but this is probably at best 1/4 the total part of your existence. Personality test is not about information test that UPSC specifically mentions in the Gazette. And as such, the questions are not marked. How you react when you're not able to answer? Well, that can be something which is what you're being assessed for. Quite often they may ask the question knowing very well you do not know it, just to see as to how you react. So your personality is being tested even when you're not speaking. So it is very vital that you should not be worried about the information, but then remember that you are not knowing is not a problem. Your ability to honestly confess that you do not know and you will be able to know it later is all what I'm interested in. So information base is another part of your personality that you have to be careful about. And fourthly, of course, your skill set, the way you interact with them. Have you practiced enough? Do you know how to really go about it? How to capitalize your strength? How to present yourself to the people? Quite often when we speak, unless we have practiced enough, we don't speak what we are basically intending to speak. And there's a miscommunication, and that can be fatal in those 20-25 minutes. It has to be practiced. It has to be ensured that what you think is all what you speak, and what they understand is having no gap in your intention, your speech, and their understanding. This is skill set. So the 4 things that you have got, those value system, root connectivity, then sense of perspective, information base, and the skill of expression. These are the 4 things I would like you to basically do a lot of practice, audit, perform. So do a lot of practice, do a lot of audits, and then do a lot of performance, and I'm sure you'll be proud of the marks that you ultimately get. My best wishes.